The Pope's U.S. tour includes an address to Congress and a visit with President Obama. But what reception will he get from American Catholics? Some believe a schism is developing between conservatives and Pope Francis. Dale Hurd reports.
Wherever he visits, Pope Francis seems to be met by throngs of adoring faithful.
We are big fans. Our parish is very fond of his social justice program.
Pope Francis, he presents a positive image for the Catholic Church.
I like the openness that he brings to the church.
He has spoken out against the evils of capitalism and says a revolution is needed to fight climate change. At times, he has sounded soft on homosexuality and has made it easier for Catholics to get their marriages annulled. So when Pope Francis visits the U.S., he will bring with him a lot of questions about what he really believes, and if, as reported, a schism is growing within the Roman Catholic Church.
People that like what he says about the defense of marriage and family and the baby in the womb might not be enthusiastically applauding when he offers rather pointed criticism of a market economy that leaves people behind.
Pope Francis has delighted some Catholics and infuriated others with some strange-sounding ideas, like atheists should follow their conscience, the Quran is against violence, and by pushing liberation theology. But leading Catholic commentator Dr. Robert Royal says Pope Francis is actually quite orthodox on the core issues of the faith, that some of his words have been twisted by the media, and that reports of a schism in the church are exaggerated.
And when you get a figure like Francis, who admittedly is ambivalent at times, he speaks off the cuff and is not very clear, it can make it look like he's one thing or another. But it's absolutely clear that he is rock solid on the hot button issues like homosexuality and abortion. When he was in Argentina, in a private letter to a group of nuns, he talked about gay marriage as a subterfuge of the devil to blow up marriage in the modern world.
But it's clear there is a problem. A Gallup poll this year showed support for Francis among American Roman Catholics has fallen. So is conservative dissent against Francis growing?
I would say yes and no. Those terms, conservative dissent brewing, I don't think that that's really the right way to think about it. I think any Catholic is with the Pope, but that does not mean at all, and has never meant in the Catholic Church, that every Catholic agrees with the Pope about every single issue. Is there some nervousness on the part of conservatives? Yes, because they're not familiar with this kind of mix of this social justice emphasis combined with firmness about traditional Christian teaching.
So he's an equal opportunity disturber. We listen to some things he says we smile. As we listen to other things he says we bristle. But Jesus was like that.
Dr. Royal says Francis could serve as a bridge between the liberal and conservative wings of the American Roman Catholic Church. But that role means he is also likely to continue to be a lightning rod for criticism from both sides. Dale Hurd, CBN News.